Welcome back to the never-boring world of Roseanne. After a 21-year break, the sitcom resumes Tuesday at 8 p.m. on ABC. And for a dysfunctional family whose lives have been marked by crises, drama, arguments and more than occasional desperation, the working-class Connors have stayed remarkably close. Darlene, Sara Gilbert, has moved back in with parents Roseanne Barr, and Dan Connor, John Goodman, bringing her 2 children. Her kid brother DJ, Michael Fishman, and his daughter are also around, and Aunt Jackie, Lori Metcalf, drops in regularly to argue politics. Spoiler alert, Roseanne likes Donald Trump. DJ and Darlene's big sis, Becky, now widowed, starts the new season by announcing she signed a $50,000 deal to become a surrogate mother. Dan declares this will not happen, that if a Connor has a baby, the Connors will raise it. This sets up conflict and humor. Lacey Goranson will again star as Becky Connor, the role she originated in 1988. Goranson left the show after its 5th season to enroll in Vassar College. She returned briefly for season 8 and left again in 9. Did we mention that the woman who hires Becky for the surrogacy, Andrea, is played by Sarah Chalk, who took on the role of Becky in the show when Goranson left? If you think you'll be confused by this, so will Goranson, who didn't know some of what Becky had done on the show's original run. When I left, I really left, Goranson tells the Daily News. I didn't watch the episodes, I didn't really know the storylines. She agreed to return without seeing a script, so I was surprised by what they wrote, even though some other people already knew. Goranson, 43, adds. The director said to me, "Nice story arc," and I said, "What is it?" Goranson, who lives in Brooklyn, admits that sometimes she needs a scorecard. Aside from that 1/8 season, which didn't really work out, that whole era of Becky was kind of a mystery to me, she says. When I did catch up, I thought maybe they wrote the character a little differently. She doesn't say this in a critical tone, but more to underscore her delight at what she found when she came back. It just felt so right, she says. It was like reconnecting with a former self. I've always felt really close to John Goodman. He can be kind of an introvert, but I always gotten such support from him and Roseanne. Goranson likes how Becky has changed. I always saw her as kind of a straight man, she explains. Now she's got more jokes. People laugh. It's good for my ego. One of the great things about this show is that it has comedy and it's also serious. People still tell me how important it was when we did the episode where Becky and Roseanne talk about birth control, because that can be so hard for mothers and daughters. This season I think you'll also see Becky and Darlene understand each other more. And in retrospect, was Vassar the right decision? Absolutely, says Goranson. I got so much out of it. But when I went back to the show, I found I missed everyone in a way that perhaps I hadn't appreciated. I realized it was too bad I couldn't have been in 2 places at once. But she's thrilled that she, and the show, have another chance with the upcoming 9-episode season. It really did surprise me that it came back, Goranson says. It turned out to be the best kind of high school reunion.